perception is important. We wouldn't want people to have double vision. So we had to fix the hearing. And we say, what is the dollar versus the dull ear? The dull ear. Because the lack of good words teaching. So we made the American dollar and the Secret Service. Now, what is the Secret Service? Well, I tell you, it's like this. It's sort of the dollar, and why we have the dollar, and the way that the dollar is designed doesn't become a mystery that causes dull ears. You see? So the Secret Service is to make sure we don't have counterfeit money in the United States, And, America. We say in God we trust, on the back of that dollar bill, so we don't have dull ears that don't understand. It's a nation for like education and truth. That's why it says in God we trust. And we're like, well, that way we remind people not to be greedy, because greed destroys money in temples and places and houses and, societies. Like vampires. Take, and never give anything back. So we said, in God we trust on the back of a dollar bill, so we don't have dull ears that can't hear or understand the English or, Spanish language. It's like when you call a phone, it's 1 for English, 2 for Spanish, in case you're Mexican American, Why? Because it's a big continent. We've got a lot of immigrants from a lot of countries. But, English. If you look up the Department of Defense, they used to hand out a citizen manual. You want to immigrate and be an American, you had to learn English. At least learn English. That way, when you use American money, you understand why it says in God we trust on the back of that dollar bill. That way people don't get dull ears with the confusion of all the different languages and not understand anything that's going on. Politics, means governments. And if you have governments, you have a government of we the people. We got Congress and Senate and mayors and senators and congressmen and, police chief and sheriffs, governments. They all got to work together. If they don't speak the same language, then they don't understand anything. So it says, well, if people could at least follow money, then maybe they can follow a little bit of education printed right on the money where it says, in God we trust. Here's $1. Like Eddie Murphy and, Coming to America, Remember the 2 little, white old guys saying, I'll make a bet, a friendly bet of $1. Here's $1, And they swap places so, the greedy people could learn about the poor people could learn about the greedy people. And they say, here's $1 for in God we trust. So nobody have dull ears. They have dollars, and cents. Get it? Dollar and cents. That's why we teach the English language in America. For Christ's sake.